Hey there, Internet. It's Memphis J here, hanging out. I've got an Epiphone Hummingbird Pro acoustic electric here. Just hanging out with Lady Day, playing my guitar. Almost forgot you were gonna come hang out with me for a little bit today. Gonna do a little quick and dirty review of this Epiphone Hummingbird Pro acoustic electric guitar for you today. So, give you some specs on this. It is acoustic electric. It comes with the Epiphone Shadow preamp on top here. It's got a little dynamics slider on top, I guess controlling a compressor, I'm guessing. You got a bass control, a treble control, controlling the EQ. Got a battery low indicator light, a volume control, a mute button, which is pretty cool for live performances, recording too possibly. And then especially for recording and for recording engineers out there, there's a phase button. So check into that, that's kind of cool. Might come in handy when you're recording. Recording engineers you're working with might really enjoy that. So that's kind of a cool feature. So this is a nicer preamp than in a lot of your entry-level acoustic electric guitars you may find. So props to Epiphone and Epiphone Shadow, I guess, is the maker of that. For that, that's a nice preamp. Anyway, more specs on the Epiphone Hummingbird Pro. This is the faded cherry model. I guess it comes in some other colors. The back and sides are solid mahogany. It is solid spruce top. It's got a designed fingerboard here, just like the regular Hummingbird made by Gibson. It's got the, what do they call them? Parallelogram, perloid inlays along. It's got some nice kind of pearl white, cream white outlines around the edges. While we're talking about that, I'll show you a little bit of the guitar. While I'm showing you the guitar, I gotta send a quick shout out to the Music Stop in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Shout out to Alan and Mike, all the other guys and gals at the Music Stop. They helped me get a hold of this awesome Epiphone Hummingbird Pro so that I could give it to my wife, Claire, for Christmas this year. This is my wife, Claire's Hummingbird. I gave it to her for Christmas, and shouts to her. I showed her how to change the strings on her guitar. I changed 2 or 3 of them, and she changed all the rest by herself, so she did a pretty good job. We put extra light strings on there, I guess about a week ago, and I chose to get her extra light strings since she's a newer guitar player. I thought it might be a little bit nicer on her fingers, maybe encourage her to play a little bit more. They seem to fret a little bit easier, push down a little bit easier already, so we've let them wear in a little bit. I thought it'd be a good time while the strings are fresh to go ahead and do a review video. So not too much else to talk about with the guitar. It's a pretty guitar. I think it's a good guitar for the price, depending upon what price you can find it at. I would definitely think it's worth the money. Epiphone's put together a good guitar here. I would get another one for myself in the future. I'm digging it. I keep wanting to grab it when it comes time to record new acoustic stuff. I like it. It records well. It plays well. Speaking of playing well, I guess I'll do a little bit of that. I'm not the best player in the world, so bear with me. But again, I'm Memphis J. This is the Epiphone Hummingbird Pro Acoustic Electric. By the way, I'll start off part of this review just playing it straight up acoustic. It is recording with a Nikon Coolpix camera, so it's recording straight with that camera microphone. Sorry I don't have time to do a little bit more. After a minute though, I'm going to plug it into this little Epiphone practice amp. Not much on the amp, but here's a little tip for people when you go to buy a new guitar, whether it's a really, really nice guitar or a budget guitar. Don't always plug it into the nicest dream amplifier you can find in the store. Plug it into a little bitty practice amplifier and you'll really get to hear what the guitar sounds like. So, as always, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm Memphis J. Hope you're having a good one. This is the Epiphone Hummingbird Pro. And if you're Epiphone, holler at me. We could do some things. Play around with a couple of different things for you, give you a chance to hear the guitar. Might as well plug this thing in, give you a chance to hear it. I'm keeping the gain pretty low on this. It is an acoustic. I'm not really trying to get it too I've also got the reverb down. If I turn a little reverb on, I'll cut the reverb back down. Play around with this. I've got bass and treble about straight up and down. I'll flip the phase real quick. You're not really going to hear a difference too much. You kind of can. You definitely do when you're recording. The mute. Just to let you hear the difference here. Cut some treble all the way up. I like it with the treble cut back just a little bit. Maybe give it a little bit more bass. But guitar, give you a different chance to hear it. I don't know a whole lot of songs. I don't know what you'd like to hear me play, so you can comment on this video, give me an idea for future videos if I choose to review more guitars in the future. This is my first guitar review, so go easy on me. I'll pull the dynamics all the way down. Pull the dynamics all the way up. There is a nice little divot close to the middle of the dynamics. I think it makes the acoustic sound nice sitting right in the middle there. I think maybe a little bit higher than that sometimes, with the treble pulled back just a touch. So, I won't take up too much more of your time. I'm Memphis J. Hope you've enjoyed this video. This is the Epiphone Hummingbird Pro Acoustic Electric Guitar in Faded Cherry. Once again, shouts to the music stop. Hey to my wife Claire. Shouts to you for watching. Shouts to Epiphone for Epiphone and Gibson for making good instruments, and yeah. If you're still here, take it easy. Peace and blessings. Walk in peace.